It's no surprise that Luke and I enjoy racing ATVs and side-by-sides, and while we don't do it for a living any longer, we sure do enjoy any chance we get to go out on the track and compete. New for 2011 is Can-Am's 800R Xxc, and surprisingly, one showed up at my door just a few weeks back. It was followed by a call from Can-Am race director Chaz Rice, asking if I'd be interested in racing at the GNCC Iron Man race in Crawfordsville, Indiana. While I didn't totally know what I got myself into, I quickly caught on as box after box of cool race parts started to show up at my front door from Warnert Racing, Can-Am's #1 supported GNCC race team. It kind of seemed like Christmas as everything from flex bars to bumpers to tires and tubes rolled into the shop. While our new XXC Outlander is GNCC worthy, I hear competition can get a little fierce, and these extras are added insurance that both me and the XXC finish the race in one piece. From what I understand, GNCC racing is rough and tough on equipment, so prepping my ATV is going to be key to succeeding. I'm going to show you each piece that I add and why it's important. Firstly, I'm ditching the stock steel racks and plastic cover. They can get bent in a collision and possibly hung up on branches or other objects. And in reality, when I'm done racing, these fresh, clean racks will make this bike look a little less abused. Warnert supplied me with these black Lexan cover plates that go where the storage trunk covers used to be. I don't think for this one I'm going to need any storage anyways. At the rear of the XXC, I'll address the battery tray and install a beefy aluminum bumper-like support in case I need a little push out of the mud. This support goes from the trailer hitch mount to the rear bumper. The battery tray and rear components are pretty vulnerable without these two items. If during a race I was to get hit from behind and the battery was to fall out, my race would be over in a hurry. While I'm on the topic of adding strength, I'm going to go ahead and install a high-performance Can-Am belt. This product is available from your dealer and ensures you won't blow a belt when really working those clutches hard. You know, changing a belt trail side is enough of a hassle, but track side would just be a nightmare. So I'm pretty happy that I'm using the same belt that the top GNCC Can-Am pros use. While the 800R motor is potent in its stock form, there is some room to tweak it by making sure it gets fresh oxygen. Available through Warnert as a direct bolt-on is this ultra high flow twin air filter. 4-strokes like to breathe, and your ATV is no different. Your stock air filter is great for everyday use, but a quick and easy performance trick is to add a high flow filter. There is always the potential for big mud at a GNCC race, and there's never a shortage of trees and rocks. So keeping the radiator clean and free of obstructions is essential, and this dealer available rad protector will do just that. While I don't foresee us puncturing a rad, it's easy for mud and grass to build up, and this is just another level of defense against a DNF. From the cockpit, there's quite a bit to be done. Firstly, I'll remove the old bars and install these cool new flex bars. These feature elastomer type bushings that dampen vibrations from the trail and keep the harsh hits from abusing your hands and arms. I'll also add a cool set of vibration damping gel grips and the important aluminum reinforced bark busters so all my digits finish the race with me. To finish first, you must first finish, and my hands play a big role in finishing this ATV race. So the collaboration of the gel grips, the flex bars, and these bark busters will mean that contact with my hands is minimized as well as fatigue. Our final addition is a slightly gnarlier set of tires than the factory ones. While the stockers will do just fine at most GNCC tracks, I feel these were sent to me as there will be a little more mud than usual. Powerballs are not legal in the class I'm racing, but you are allowed to tube your tires, so we're going to go ahead and do just that. A DNF due to a flat would be really disappointing, so the tubes add an extra barrier to anything that could work its way through the carcass of the tire. With any luck, I won't find out how well they work. While the final product doesn't look all that different, we have definitely made some very important changes to this ATV, and the cool part is that for the average rider, it doesn't cost all that much to fully race prep your ATV for GNCC racing. I've got a pretty cool and very functional looking ATV that's been prepped to a similar level of the top Can-Am pros. I guess the only thing I need now is a little bit of courage and a lot of luck.